We are back with another video, and today we are finding out if two baking amateurs can make a hyper-realistic cake.
With some help from Jonny Cakes. Hello and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm T.
And I'm Charlie.
And all together we are
AllThingsTee&C. I know what you're thinking. This is way too many ingredients out in front of you two.
So we've recently been getting into Is It Cake on Netflix. Do you want to do the honours?
Yes. So we have been binge watching Is It Cake, like a lot of people I imagine, and I'm not sure, it may just be me and T, but we really think season 1 is where it was at. Season 1 was the best season.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And if you're anything like us, you watch it and you think, how hard can that be? By the end of season 1, I was sitting there going,
I can do this.
All of them.
Yeah.
I could make a hyper-realistic cake. T, let's try and make a hyper-realistic cake.
Let's be honest, when I say baking amateurs, we had to go and buy a rolling pin. We don't have, what are they called?
Aprons?
Aprons. We don't even have aprons, so we really are baking amateurs. Who was our favourite contestant?
Jonny.
Jonny. A lot of people's favourite contestant from season 1 was Jonny Cakes, Jonny Hats, whatever people called him. He had a lot of names and he's now officially Jonny Cakes.
And we found through his social media that he actually did a realistic cake kit. So, of course, we had to get it.
So with some help from Jonny Cakes, we're hopefully going to make a hyper-realistic cake for you.
Exactly like his one.
Exactly like his one. It's going to look incredible. We're going to look like such experts. It's going to be amazing. I genuinely have such high hopes, and I'm a terrible, terrible baker. So this is going to be interesting. Before we start, we'll give you a little bit of background on the product and the cost. So it costs $65 if you're in the US. For us, that converted to £52. It comes with
Shipping.
Oh, of course, almost forgot. If you're in the UK, like us, obviously it's getting shipped from the US. The shipping is expensive. I think it worked out about £24. But saying that, I've never seen something come from the US so fast.
Quickly, yeah.
We ordered it Tuesday afternoon in England. It was here at our door by Thursday afternoon. Madness. Madness. So a lot of money for the shipping, but it comes very quick. And I guess that's to make sure the product stays fresh.
Yeah, and if you want to see our unboxing, check out our Instagram. We'll have it at the bottom of the screen.
And you'll get to see everything that comes in the cake kit. Should we do a quick run through?
Yeah, the cake kit came with virtually everything that you need, including a bowl. We had some modelling chocolate. We've got Fruit Loops. We've got cake mix, white chocolate, cornstarch, and we even got a palette knife.
See, I'm looking around as you're saying that because I'm glad you knew what it was. There were a few perishables we had to get, obviously. Eggs, the double cream and the unsalted butter. But apart from that, we're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
Apart from the rolling pin, which you had to go on a hunt for this morning to do this video.
And it did say mixing spoon, but we only had like a rice spoon. So.
As you know, and I'm going to repeat it, baking amateurs. But for some strange reason in my warped brain, I genuinely believed we could make a realistic cake. So.
Also measuring jug, ninja.
So with the kit, you don't just get all these ingredients, you also get a tutorial from Jonny Cakes himself, which, let's be honest, is the bit that we need. So off screen, you won't be seeing it. We will just cut back and forth so that you see what we're doing. You won't necessarily see what we're following, but trust me, we're gonna have step-by-step guidance for us to do this. If you want any more information on that, then it's thejonnykakes.com and the link will be in the description for you to find out more.
Without further ado.
There's only one question we have to ask, and I'm excited. This is the bit I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Ready? On 3. 3, 2, 1. Is it cake? We are back. We have just watched section 1
Yes.
of how to bake this cake, and even I know section 1's got to be
Baking
the cake. We've preheated the oven as per the instructions, so you might hear a little bit of humming, I'm not sure, but if you do, that's what that is. Every good baker preheats the oven.
Has an oven.
Every good baker has an oven, and if they do it right, they preheat the oven, which I've learned this morning. So we're going to crack on, eggplant, we're going to crack on with stage 1.
We'll be time-lapsing this section of the video.
Yes, so you'll just see us aesthetically making the cake pieces.
And we'll pop in every now and again. Let's go. So we're gonna pop this into the microwave. So now you want to crack 2 eggs into her.
Obviously.
You're doing it into there.
Butter in this baby. Butter this baby.
God, my arm's hurting.
You got this, it's good. I mean, it's lumpy.
Yeah, he said as long as there's no massive lumps, it's fine.
I really want to lick.
No.
He's going to take over. Coming in to save the day.
At an angle.
See, if there's any doubt as to how amateur I was at baking, he's teaching me how to whisk.
The fork's the wrong way around.
Johnny, if you see this, if you want to rate my whisking skills, I'd be much appreciated. I think I'm a fast learner.
It's a good fit cake mixture.
It is. It's looking good. It looks like I just put a spoon in and just eat it. It does though, doesn't
Please
it?
don't.
Right, next step. Now that was some decent pouring. I'm impressed. I'm glad we chose you to do that job. So we're pretty much done now with section 1. Obviously the final part is it needs to go in the oven. So we're going to go and put it in the oven. We can't show you because if we tip it up, it's just going to ruin everything. But it looks really good. It smells good. I really want to lick it, but T's not letting me. So let's put that in the oven.
We're back.
The cake is cooking and it smells so good. We need to bake more often just so I can get that smell. Oh, it smells good. I can't wait. Anyway, well, what are we up to now, T?
So we are on to section 2, which is making the ganache.
No,
Ganache?
yeah, that's one. Ganache.
Ganache.
Something like that. I think you know what we mean. So let's crack on. But it smells. So is this white chocolate?
Yeah.
So is ganache just chocolate?
Ganache is, normally they'll say like white chocolate ganache, but I just assume chocolate ganache is milk chocolate.
So is ganache always chocolate? Can't even empty the...
Stop.
See? Can't even empty the ingredients properly. The urge to just...
Come on!
So, the easy bit's done. Now we're up to the stirring. So, I'm going to hand over to head chef.
It's going in the microwave.
Cool.
Take one.
Yeah, we messed that up. There's a skill to this.
Johnny said this part was easy.
He did. I think that says more about us than it does the instructions. Ganache done.
And we need to check the cake in the oven.
Yes, I can't wait. We're back with our cake. I'm excited because this smells really good. I don't think it was meant to have risen quite like that, but I don't know, what do you reckon? What's happened?
We don't use our oven very often, so we had it on the wrong setting firstly.
Well, there's challenges. Even with the best instructions, you've got to improvise. So we'll come up with something, but it smells amazing. And just to be clear, let's just go back. We don't use our oven very much because we use the air fryer and the hob. We do cook all the time, every day. We just don't bake or use the oven. So next step.
We need to take the cake out of the cake tin and saran wrap it.
Cool. Moment of truth. Yes! That's not bad. Come on, give us that. That's not bad. It might have risen a little bit too much on the other side, but that is perfectly spherical. Look at that. I'm impressed. High five, surely. Yes. Right, so we're going to let that cool, and then we're going to find out what the next section is. So step 3, this is making the chocolate bowl.
Why are you looking at the modelling?
I'm just excited. Do you know why? Because if you're anything like us and you watch the programme, you've seen this modelling chocolate, and this is the part that I feel like it's going to make us feel like proper is it cakers?
Make or break.
Yeah,
basically.
it's going to be make or break, but you know, just playing with the blue chocolate, modelling chocolate, I'm going to feel like a professional here, and I'm sure you are too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is exciting. And before we start, We watched a tutorial for making this and it's very fiddly.
Yeah.
So this may take us a few attempts.
I'm a bit disappointed that I can't join in with the kneading because of my nails, so Charlie's going to do most of the...
We've split these rolls up.
Yeah.
We feel like we've both got individual strengths and that's what we're going to try and make the most of it now. But please wish us luck because this is the fiddly bit and I don't have the steadiest hand in the world. So let's see. That's interesting. It almost just looks like a bag in a bag.
It does, yeah, it does. Similar colour.
It is very similar. Oh, it's weird texture as well. Feel it. That's a little bit slimy. I don't know what I was expecting. I've got to try and knead this, but I'm not going to be able to do it sitting. Yeah.
So maybe start with the edges so that you can then get to the middle. Make sure your watch isn't in it.
Oh, watch is already coming in. Great start. But as an experienced baker, I was just going to say, you should always take like watches, bracelets, all that kind of stuff.
And Charlie has washed his hands.
Do you really? Those of you that watch the channel, do you really think T would have let me go anywhere near this modelling chocolate if I hadn't washed my hands about 5 times?
Just remember you've got to get it off. There's no
Oh,
stuff
okay.
on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think it might need to go in the fridge.
You're touching my hand. Go on.
Yeah, probably move spinning it. Ooh.
Last one?
Yeah. I was just going until you told me to stop, to be honest. I'd stop at any point, I'm knackered. Doing this while sitting down is hard.
Okay, next. It's ripping all around.
This bit's tough.
Quickly.
Wish us luck. 3, 2, 1, flip it. No, flip it. Flip it. Oh, no. Ah, so close. Attempt 1. We were told this bit's hard, and I think, as much as we wanted to keep going, I think we have to start again. We are learning from our mistakes. Perfect. Right, are we done? Last couple of rolls. I am being optimistic and saying this is the one. This time it's going to work. We're not going to need a third attempt.
We're going to put it in the fridge.
If you can just hope for us, please. We won't have time for the moment of silence. Ready? Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
It's amazing what happens when you have the right temperature. There we go. It smells good. Okay, so I think I'll use my fingers. Right, so now we just need to make the top look good, right? This is where your expertise comes into play. No, that's really good. This part needs a delicate touch if you haven't worked it out, which is why we swap roles. I'm just looking at it because I did a very bad job around the edge of the bowl. This definitely is a we try to make a realistic cake, because if it was a me or a Charlie, it wouldn't be happening.
That would still be you.
If you could just undo my bad work there. If you could just save that section, please. This is a lot harder than it looks. I know we're making it look extra hard, and it's probably not the smoothest job, but honestly, it's a lot harder than it looks. I'm starting to realise there's a lot of skill into this hyper-realistic cake making.
Right. I think that's the best we're going to get.
Yes. Shall we show? Next step, let's do some cutting. Right, you've got this. Oh, that is a weird way of coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that. Can you eat that?
No. Well, you can, but I wouldn't.
I don't know what it looks like on the camera.
I was just about to say, we're both a bit
It doesn't look,
perfectionist.
it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's bowl shape, that's a start. So this is going to go in the freezer, and then we're going to come back for the really intricate, delicate bit,
Yeah.
which I'm not too confident about on my side, but I have tea with me.
You don't have tea with you.
This is where tea skills come into play.
Freezer time.
Okay, we've got to move fast on this bit, so we're going to crack straight on. Tea's in charge with the delicate fingers.
Well, he made that look easy.
He did. There you go, you're making it look easy. That is good. Honestly, if you get this cake making kit and you watch the tutorial, you'll see T is absolutely smashing this.
Thanks.
I can see this coming together now.
Same.
And you know what? I can also almost sense that we're going to, I can tell we're going to be eating cake soon. Honestly, can you eat this at this point, modelling?
I wouldn't.
Whilst T's making this really nice and delicate and intricate, I need to ask anyone in the comments if you can let me know if I could have eaten the modelling chocolate at this point. Love to know. It'll be too late by the time you tell me, but love to know.
Gotta turn it
Breathe.
down.
Now, this is where, if you're watching the video, I'm just going to pause here. You can just cross your fingers and hope for us that this works out, because apparently...
Hope for him.
Hope for me, hope for us that this works out. Not that T thinks one of us is looking forward to eating this more than the other, but if you can cross your fingers, hope, give us every bit of positive thought and energy you can that this is going to now work, because this is quite literally make or break.
And then slap it. No, we'll set some more. No. Charlie's knocking on it. No. Charlie didn't really leave any instructions on what to do if this happens. Don't know what number attempt this is. Got it?
Yes! Yes! So you saw we had a problem there, and we were a bit nervous. We didn't know what to do. Was it too warm? Was it too cold? So we put it back in the freezer for an extra minute, and that's worked.
And we do have to move quite quickly with this, only because of how warm it is.
I'm honestly still buzzing we've got a bowl. Look. I'm so glad you're here for this bit.
Thank you.
Honestly,
The only part he wants me here for.
That's not true. I've been saying all the way through where I'm relying on you, but this bit particularly, I don't have a delicate hand, do I? do not touch the bowl. It's like a big red button.
Don't press the big red button.
That's me right now.
God, he said you might have a few jagged bits. The whole bowl is jagged.
Our bowl was so jagged it's going to start singing Let's Get Married, but I'm not sure who might get that reference.
Oh Lord.
Honestly, look at this. I'm so impressed. So, ready? Like that.
Yeah. You got this.
We've made it. Final stage. What is it? Step 4?
Yes. Step 4 is assembling the cake.
And this is where all our hard work starts to show. And we're going to have an amazing cake, I can already tell. I'm getting excited because we're going to eat it soon as well.
So, do you want to unravel that and I'll unravel this? Just make sure you don't knock this. Where does this start?
Where does it start? Where does it stop? For the win!
Where does that go? Yeah, I mean,
So you basically need to cut pretty much
cut the
all the way
half off.
along from the... Can I bite it?
No.
Oh no. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yes. Ah.
You got this. Do you want to do this part?
No, no. This part.
Johnny. Is it at the consistency you said?
Yeah. I don't know if you'll have seen that. I don't know if that's made the cut or not. How hard can it be to drop a piece of cake into a bowl? I messed that up so badly. Had a little mini tantrum about it. I thought I'd ruined the whole cake, but I haven't. We survived. Johnny, if you see this, for information, if you're very, very delicate and you have some very, very delicate hands, you can actually slightly jiggle it and move it. So it's
Just
been
about,
saved,
yeah.
thankfully. I'm happy again. Back to it. Honestly, it looks a little thick to me.
I think.
Yeah.
God, I have a newfound appreciation for people that do cakes.
Yeah, I'm looking at you thinking, what's she doing? This looks so easy, but I bet it's not.
Do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
See what I mean? It's really hard to get in there.
I don't know about you, but that is starting to look like a cereal bowl cake to me. I'm impressed. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but it looks good. A little bit of tidying up to do, but we'll get that done.
Next step, we need to put the spoon in.
Yes.
Charlie will do the honours.
This seems like a lot of pressure because,
What side looks the best? That side to me.
so you want it in like that, so that's going to be the front.
You put it in. Oh right, I see it
What bit would you like the front to be? This side looks
Maybe
better
put
to me.
it in there. So that we can take a picture like that.
So what bit's going to be the front? Breathe.
That way.
Teamwork makes for a
Stop.
great
Yeah.
cake. It needs to be it's a bit upright, but our spoon's upright. That is what it is. When does the cereal ever listen? That's not too bad. Okay, so we've got the bowl. We've got the bowl. We've got the, what do we call it?
We've got cereal.
So we've got the spoon in. Let's go. Next step. I'm really impressed. Yeah?
Yeah.
You good? Right, now let's drop some in. Pretty good.
God, it's setting so quickly.
It literally is. I feel like we've got too many orange and blues over there. We need some greens. Put it in the fridge.
Yeah, because the bowl's melted.
Okay, moment of truth. Let's pause a second for dramatic effect. That's what they do, isn't it? Build some suspense. Although last time you saw us, we were panicking a little bit and rushing to the fridge because it was a little too hot. So, did we save it? Do we have a hyper-realistic cake? Moment of truth. Can we do the whole is it cake thing? If anyone's watched the show, he says it a certain way, so we're going to say it the same way, yeah?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Is it cake? Not really.
This is its better side.
So, I don't know, if we rewind the video, I think what we said all along was we were going to make a hyper-realistic cereal bowl cake if it had been in the microwave for 30 seconds after finishing, right? And that's what it looks like.
And I'm pretty sure a synonym of hyper-realistic is abstract.
Abstract,
So,
yeah.
that is what we've gone for.
Turns out we're more of like the Picassos of the hyper-realistic cake world, so that's what we've got. I still think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's just very obvious it's not a cereal cake bowl. So, I'm still looking forward to tasting it. It still is better than I thought it was going to come out. And it's definitely way better than we would have done alone.
Yeah.
So, I think...
100%.
Obviously. We live in a very hot apartment. We probably should have left the bowl in the fridge for probably 3-4 times as long as standard. And it's just, you saw it. It just started to give. But, still looks tasty, right? And Johnny does say all the way through with his tutorial, it's not necessarily about the end product, it's all about having fun. And we definitely had fun.
Yeah.
Definitely had fun.
Can I just say, I've been dying to try one of these Fruit Loops. We've both never had a Fruit Loop before, and I just smell it.
Wow, yeah.
It smells so fruity.
It's probably quite strange for people that like, they're just not very common in, do you get them in England? But I'm having to go and do. Oh, you beat me to it. Try a different one. They all taste like flowers to me.
Pink one's pretty good.
I really wanted to put golden nuggets in our bowl, but we tried to be as close as possible to the real thing. So, you know, if I'd known it's going to come out like this, golden nuggets, we could have thrown the golden nuggets in. But Can we taste it now? I've been waiting. Can we taste it?
Yes.
So we have our knife, we have our plate. That means one thing. Tasting time. Are you sure you want to cut it and ruin this perfect cake-like bowl?
Can you not do that?
I'm just concerned you're going to ruin the integrity of the bowl.
Oh, that's a spoon right there.
Yeah, I guess that would have been obvious. Yeah. No way, it's cake! That has blown my mind. Genuinely, I thought that was a real cereal bowl.
You didn't see that. It's going to upset your stomach.
Do you mind telling everyone that? I'm going to poo after this. An afternoon's hard work. May not look like cake, it definitely is cake, so let's see what it tastes like. Was it worth it? Cheers. I'm happy, that tastes good.
You got so much glue in your mouth.
There we go. I'm happy, that tasted really good. We're going to put it back in the fridge to let it solidify a little bit more, and then I'm going straight back for that. Do you reckon that counts as my post-workout cereal?
We'll ask your coach.
That was a fun day. Like we say, it hasn't quite come out like we wanted to. Johnny, if you see this, we're sorry we didn't do your cake full justice, but you managed to get 2 complete cake amateurs to this stage, and that's very impressive, and I think that says all we need to know about the cake kit.
And can I just say, the cake mix is such a great cake mix. Like, the flavour of the cake is really, I don't even know, like very vanilla-y and like buttery. It's a really nice cake.
Yeah, I don't know what is in that mix.
May not have come across on my face.
Can 2 complete baking amateurs make a hyper-realistic cake? Maybe not, but not far off a realistic cake, and definitely with Johnny's help, if we were to do it again, follow the tutorial again, I think we would absolutely nail that. So that just leaves one thing. In true All Things T&C style, we need to be subject to the All Things T&C 5-star rating. So we would love, in the comments, let us know, how do you think we did out of 5? You can have half stars if you're feeling it. What would you give us?
Honest.
Honest opinions. Johnny, if you see this, we'd love your honest opinion. Maybe even tell us where you think we might have gone wrong for next time. So, that's it.
We have had a lot of fun today. It's taking us quite a few hours, I will say.
It has. My little disappointment aside when I saw it melting.
Yeah. So, we hope you enjoyed this one from us.
A little bit different. We definitely enjoyed it. So, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. As always, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.